Stocks, well, UFlex, that's the stock on our radar. Remember, the stock is up close to around 25% in the past 1 year or so. To discuss the packaging industry, what's the outlook in terms of business as well as the expansions that the company has done? Well, we're joined by Mr. Rajesh Bhatia, the group president as well as finance as well as accounts and CFO of the company. Hi, Mr. Bhatia. It's been a long time since we spoke, so good chatting up with you as always. Well, let's start off with volumes. You know, you're early guided for volume growth of close to around 20 to around 25% or thereabouts. Now, Q3 saw good volume growth of close to around 38%. Are you looking to maintain it at 20-25%, or do you believe you can, outbeat that? Go ahead.
I think we've outbeaten that, and in the current quarter also, so far the going has been extremely good. So, the volume growth is, I think we'll surpass our previous estimates that we'd given to you, which means that the headroom for the growth for the next year will have to come from the new projects. As I've said that, all our expansion, what we did in the last couple of years, except Nigeria, are operating at plus 95% capacity levels. So, we've grown faster than our original estimates itself. The market has been, helped us to achieve that much faster. But, the next round.
Oopsie.
Okay, got a bit of a technical glitch with UFlex, but he was saying about how all their facilities except Nigeria are operating at over 95% capacity expansion. Growth is looking good. What was the number he gave on volumes?
No, the 20 to 25%.
Is the guidance?
His guidance. He said we'll be able to beat that. I think we have Mr. Bhatia back with us. Mr. Bhatia, we were just discussing what's the number you're looking at, 20 or 25%? If it's going to be higher, then what it's going to be like for the year itself? You said you'll outbeat it, so that's why you want some more clarity.
I think last quarter we did about 38% incremental over on a year-on-year basis. For the current quarter also, our run rate on the production levels is slightly better than the previous quarter. So obviously, which means that, we'll continue to remain in that trajectory itself.
What about margins? Margins compressed in the December quarter. Since then, crude prices have only gone up. Will margins in Q4 be lower than Q3 levels? And what is the outlook on pricing?
See, we internally, we look at the margins as per ton or per kg, and, that matrix is improving. It's only because, there is a volume growth as well as the price growth because of the higher input prices. The margins look a bit subdued when compared with the revenue numbers. But, our internal benchmarks, which we are on per kg basis, per ton basis, I think those are becoming better on a quarter-to-quarter basis. And hopefully, the current quarter continues to be also extremely good, even though the prices have gone up, which means that, your top line growth will definitely be there. But the margin per kg per ton are there to stay at least.
Unit margins for you right now, sir?
Sorry?
What are the unit margins for you right now, and how would it compare with, say, a quarter ago? You said it's improving.
So they are. So last quarter, if I see, we had an 18.8% margins, EBITDA margins, almost. Which, if I were to neutralize the impact of the rising input costs, it was working out to about 20%. So I think our guidance for the current quarter will be in that range of 20-21%, neutralizing the impact of the higher input costs.
Okay, all right. Give us an idea of spreads on both BOPET as well as BOPP. What was it in Q3, say? And what is it today?
Q3, we had spread of, just give me a minute. So the current quarter, the BOPP spreads are better as compared to the last quarter, what I see. Because, there the price increases have been more than the raw material cost increases. So that is, that's there. For the PET, I think it's almost the same what we had in the last quarter. So we've been able to offset the price increases through the increase in the prices.
Can you throw some color on the aseptic packaging business? You are looking to double your capacity there. What is the outlook on revenues?
I think last 3 months, as I said, that we've been operating at much higher capacity utilization, almost at 100% levels for the current plant, and we are currently undertaking trial runs for our new facility and all that, which means that we will have some incremental production in the month of March for that. Order book is pretty strong. We are looking at about order book orders, which will be about 600 to 650 million packs in a month, which translates to almost 100% utilization of even the increased capacity. So the order book is very healthy. But because our new expansion still there's some time to kick in, I think we'll be able to do about 400 to 450 million deliveries in the month of March. So which means they are higher than about 100 million packs, which we've been doing in the previous months. So overall, I think this expansion, what we are doing on the aseptic, is looking very, very promising, and we are quickly wanting to finish all the project-related work and move on to the commercial production.
So what is the number of packs you'll deliver in FY23?
Sorry?
What the number of packs? You're giving us the volume number, right? For a aseptic division.
So I've given you for the last quarter. For the whole year, probably I don't have that offhand.
Okay. Do you have a target in mind?
Last quarter has been 95% plus utilization levels.
Okay. All right. Final question. You're going to be making a lot more money going by what you're saying. You'll be selling more. Your margins as well are going to hold, and your spreads are fairly good. What about debt reduction? I think you were sitting on debt of close to around 4,000 crores or thereabouts, and you had guided that debt will come down from here. So what's the updated number, and how much does it come down in FY23? Go ahead, Mr. Bhatia.
So FY23, we have normal reduction, which is through the amortization, is about 600 odd crores, 600, 650 odd crores. We'll surely do that. As of now, there are no plans to accelerate any debt payments.